Alexis K. Tyler, Ancestor Altar Drip. Yeah, they're wanting food. Aren't those pretty? They're not really what I wanted. They didn't give me the color that I wanted, but it was too late. Once they substituted it, it's like that's what they sent. So I had to roll with it until I can reorder when I get off the phone. I wanted you to see this. This is what Nipsey wanted. It's what I wanted. And it's what the other guests wanted. I have a lot of people in my house from out of town. I mean, souls, people that are physically dead, yet still alive. Nipsey brought them over here and they're talking. So, and they're also pretty hungry. They're having a good time. They're having, I did flowers pretty. I love the colors at least. They're having a good time over here and they like the food, they like the cooking, and they're all comparing war stories and taking notes. Hey, everybody. So I said, let me get up and cook early because I was hungry. I want to try a recipe that he gave me I never had before, and I want to show you this. I sliced the steak again. Hey, LaShonda, kiss that baby for me. Such a beautiful baby. Those are like buttery biscuits right there. He told me he wanted an omelet, and so I made it yesterday. I messed it up a little bit. I got to practice. I haven't done them in a while, but I put what I liked on it. This, let me see if you can see it. I got cheese. I like sharp cheddar cheese. Hi, everybody. With guacamole. It's a hot, spicy guacamole top of the day. Hi, Sarah. With the veggie kebab. He wanted some potatoes, roast potatoes and gravy. And his steak. So I had more steak. So I grilled it in butter and garlic and onion. Can you see that? I turned the lights on because I want you to see it. Because I'm going to taste it. Yes, I am. And I made it specifically for me. But you see, I got 2 plates of egg from what yesterday. It was so good yesterday. I enjoyed it. So the same group is here. Um, so I got some more omelet. I made a lot of it this time. And I made 2 plates of biscuits. You see all that honey? I was trying to show it to you running down. I took a picture of it. But the biscuits are so hot. Oh, it's Emancipation Day? Okay, let me look up some more stuff because I don't know what that is. And put fresh flowers and stuff for them. I love the colors and roast potatoes and gravy. You know what? That's a good idea. I could have that as one of the plates I sell. It's a sample platter. Yeah, because I'm going to make this available as soon as I get everything straightened out. And I thank you for your love and support and donating to get the air conditioner replaced. It's too messed up and too far gone to get repaired. As soon as I can do that and y'all help me get well, I would love it because I was talking to one of my friends that's a top cook. And we were talking about briskets and roasted and smoked chickens to add to the menu with the vegetables. Wouldn't that be divine for people that still eat meat? I do. And just getting like investing in a smoker. So if y'all are really serious about me doing this thing with y'all, I would love to do it. I want to see all the angles and the texture and the colors of that. Hold on, babies. I got to get a spoon. Excuse me, a fork. He likes me to eat. Oh, let me lay this down. Hold on. There you go, the fork. I just grab. He's so picky. Let me turn this so y'all can see what I'm seeing. Hold on. Make sure my hands are not getting in the way of the camera. This one, oh my God. That's a good thing. If I make you all want to eat by looking at it, that's a really good thing. This one here, I made for me. He said I could share it with him. This is a guacamole, and it's really spicy. And then I hit mine off with a little cheese in there. You know what I'm saying? Lord Jesus. Mm. You see that cheek? Well, let me make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. Plate. I don't want to drop the plate. That's a piece of steak. It's so tender. See how that got that cheese? Oh my. I'll dip that guacamole in there. Mmm. Mm, oh man. Mm. Another spicy, strong, sharp cheese. Oh my god. This is hot, spicy guacamole. I put tomatoes and onion, bell peppers, green and yellow, green and red bell peppers, and butter. Sauteed in pure butter. Mm, 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 mm. Oh man. Thank you, baby, for putting my cash out spirit goddess. You're supposed to get hungry, baby. Oh, the veggies down in there. I like to eat a little bit and talk to y'all. I'm just getting a little rest so I can come on camera and talk to y'all. I know y'all like that even better. You see the texture and the butter and the moisture of it. Guacamole sitting on top. Mmm. 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 And plus, I would think I need to change my diet up and eat something like this, to add some more variety and protein in my diet. There's a big chunk of cheese on that egg, and then scoop that guacamole up right there. Mmm. Mmm. He better not get mad at me. He gave me this idea. And you see that steak? It's so tender. Right beside it. Oh, wow. Mmm. Mm. That cheese right there. Oh, man. Hi, Candy Cane. Mmm. Look at me. You see how tender that is? Mmm. Oh, my. I'm gonna eat all this meat. I wanted to get this egg. That's why I cooked some extra egg. Mmm. I'm doing you like this because I want to see if it's something you like. A lot of people can cook. A lot of people sell plates and stuff. Plus, I'm putting on the altar. Nipsey gave me this recipe. I said, God damn, that sounds fire. In case you want to buy them, as I clear everything up in the house, as I'm showing you, then they're available. Mmm. Fresh tomato. I love fresh tomatoes. I ain't getting no. I be having cucumber salad and stuff too with it. And basil and feta cheese. Mmm. You talking about something good. This is pretty. And the texture of them. See, I like to get up close and personal. I got another one. I had to get my baby blue. His Nipsey blue tablecloth with some fresh flowers. I just love it. I love doing this, you guys. I don't care about people picking at me. I'm saying I'm crazy. I love it. I tell my son, I can't wait to get here because he's seen I've learned to cook better and cook different things. He loves Nipsey too. I'm like, I can't wait you sit here with us and the ancestors and eat with me. I love to see babies eat. Mm. I love to see people eat. Mm-hmm. Based on my made, that make me feel good. I hate it when I would see people. My grandmother wasn't like that growing up. I guess I got it from my grandmother. My mother was like that. She didn't really feed us, but her husband would bring her food in the bed and treat her like she was a fucking god and a queen. She thought she was better than every fucking body else. And she made sure she treated us that way. I'm not that way with my child. I love to cook for him. I love to take him out. Whatever I ate, I gave him. There was no prejudice between us. I'm like, you're the same as me. You're just as good as me. Whatever I'm entitled to, you are too. And I liked when he come home from school, I like the smell of fresh food going out through the house. No McDonald's and shit unless he begged me for it. That might be once a week on a Saturday or something. But every day I love to cook. I love to watch him eat. I have children over. I love to feed children. And of course, when I had a man, everything was good. I love to cook for my man. Bathe them, manicure, pedicure, all that. Didn't get it in return though. So I'm healing. I'm learning to cook because I love it. I'm learning to cook for the spirits. I'm learning to respect them, educate them because they respect it and they appreciate what I do. And you all appreciate it and love it because you helped me make it possible. So I'm going to do it differently this way. I'm going to do it from a place of self-love and something I enjoy and to make people happy and to make your stomachs feel good and to nourish your spirit because it is spirit food I do. This is spirit cooking that I do. And I'll be anointing them like I do. Like I eat off the altar. You'll have your foods blessed if you want them on the altar. And they're cooked with the woods and everything I do them with. They'll all be blessed. They'll be holy woods. Yeah. So I'm glad you're hungry because I'd be very upset if you were not. That means I ain't on my shit. Mmm. Oh my. Oh my. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Goddamn, wait a minute. I can't eat all this baby food. He ain't saying that though. I feel him beside me. He ain't saying, but that's why I got the bag cup eggs right here. And veggies and stuff. There's so many people in here. They don't came down here from out of town. I could feel them. And Jayda Youngin's here. Somebody said they couldn't understand it because they didn't like Jayda Youngin's energy. Why would Nipsey talk to him? I don't know about actually like did he rape children or somebody or beat or rape women? Because I don't know anything about that. I know his father has done that, not him. But you know, you have to understand many people in their body are one way until they get out of it and they can see much higher and see who they really are outside of it. So they need healing and they need transition and a path to help them. And I saw him take a picture with Nipsey. It blew my mind. They knew each other. That's right. Serve your man, baby. If he's good to you, toss it up in that bedroom and that goddamn kitchen. And so I don't know him to be that type of person. For many things, people do. In the body, you don't know the reason they're doing or survival or hurt and pain. And they are different outside of the body, the real them and the essence. So he helps certain people pass over and he'll bring them here to me. And if they feel comfortable here and they say they want a plate, I cook it. I only cook it if they want me to cook it and they feel comfortable with me and I feel comfortable with them. And he's been here a couple of days, Jayda Youngin. Oh my. Mm, 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 mm. I'm going to refresh his plate. I just wanted to share it with you and show it was fresh. I had to make fresh bread, of course. I couldn't put no bread there from the other day. I'll let that sit there. I'll probably go give some to the birds tonight. I thought I made extra because somebody asked me for a lot of bread. And somebody asked me for like Salisbury type steak and macaroni and cheese. They said they wanted that and they wanted some potatoes. So I also put a few potatoes. Hi, babies. Hi, everybody. Thank you for loving me and supporting me. his potatoes. They're really tender and they're spicy, and I put some gravy on them. They wanted that. Okay, so a little bit of this. And so, let me let you see how tender they are. Easy to tear. Real tender. Mm, mm. Okay, I gotta replace this stuff. You see how much is, I don't know, I guess my body wanted some eggs. The fried. I'm gonna make some more. I just had these for now. The roast one was the gravy. Well, you see, I cooked a lot today. I gotta, take care of me and get a little rest. I just wanted to share it with you. Aren't they gorgeous? I water them. I like to spritz these flowers to keep them moist. I'm putting my fresh tablecloth there. And let me get a little rest because we still got some things to talk about. And again, please continue to love and support me and share the videos. Click like, subscribe, and donate to me so we can get this taken care of. That's why I'm sharing the menu with you, so we can create our menu. We can keep it simple as soon as I get this air conditioning thing fixed. And it helps me get well even more. But I love to honor the ancestors no matter what I'm going through. I love it. I love to put flowers up here. Yeah, because I've always loved to be creative as a child. My grandmother had a garden even in the projects, and she had flowers, a whole bunch of flowers and plants. And she would cook everything fresh, and I would beg, "Can I help you?" And she would let me help her and pick the collard greens. And then when I got with my mother, she took all that stuff away. She could be creative and make flower arrangements and stuff, but she didn't want us to be creative. And I always said she was better. I like to put us down. And it's like now, later in my chronological life, mentally and emotionally and spiritually, I'm getting in touch with that little girl that my grandmother let me be free and create things and love nature and animals and flowers and food. And Nipsey showed me how to create his furniture. He showed me how to sew his pillows. And I am a professional sewer, but he taught me, this is how I want you to cut my fabric. This is how I want you to make my pillows. This is the color. This is what I want you to put in them. I like stones in them. This is how I want my chair. I want you to reupholster this in this color. I mean, really an incredible, intelligent man. Oh, let me say briefly. It's funny how the spirit works, isn't it? When this lady attacked me, this other reader, with Fat Mammy Nanny, and call herself, what is it? Governess, which is a fat mammy nanny. That's what it is. It's a babysitter. She attacked me and said, "Niche want me to leave him alone." Do you know it's amazing how when she said that this whole weekend, people have been re-uploading videos and people have been sending them to me from like Leandra, Successful Ladies Live. Those videos she did in 2019 after Nipsey was assassinated, she started revealing things to confirm all of my readings and his baby mama, the actress with the dimples. She's a really good investigator, and she started verifying things in the third dimension that I had been seeing in the spirit and hearing Nipsey say to me. So when people are sending this to me now, they think she just uploaded this and came up with this today. No, she was on this in 2019, and they attacked her and dogged her so bad, and black women went over there and called her all kind of black nappy head bitches and jealous bitches of Lauren London because she light skinned with dimples, that she had to take a lot of stuff down and put it on Patreon. So I'm glad she's back over here sharing these things. You just listen to it. When you see her talking about how this just happened and now his baby mama that was never married to him and don't own all of his rights is now the leader of his crew, leader of All Money In, which means she was tied up in his contract somewhere. There was an entanglement, and some of those were tricks. It makes me feel so bad. When he told me about Rock Nation and management and Jay-Z and his wife and P. Diddy and John Lennon and fat booty ass what's his name? Tell me keep the John. I forgot his last name. Up there playing that piano. Got hips like his motherfucking auntie. Fat ass, a fat booty and some fat hips. He built John Legend. Goddamn it, playing that piano. All them DJ Khaled, all them set that man up. T.I. and the baby mama with the dimple set that man up. And basically, like, they wanted to befriend him, believed in him. I think Jay-Z bought a lot of tapes from him at one time, spent, I think, $100 a piece or something. I don't know how many thousands he spent. And he thought this man, I mean, if they really wanted to let Nipsey in the industry because he was very talented and high vibration, even though he had his demons like everybody else, and they wouldn't let him in the industry because they didn't want to let him in that industry. He should have known, like I know. Like, I've been out here 20 years grinding, and I never got a break. And the reason why, no, let me take that back. That's a lie. I was offered a lot of opportunities in television and even in music, and had rappers to sample me and license the right to sample me. So I was offered the opportunities. But I will say, so yeah, I guess you could say that's a break. But the reason I say that it's not, and I refused a lot of them, I was doing it at first, like, MO3, Touchpoint, True TV. You can see a lot of my stuff around. They just don't play it as much. But I didn't take a lot of it, and a lot of contracts I didn't sign because they always wanted several things. Either they wanted to put me in a 360 deal. So I make hair and skincare products, my cooking show, my vagina power, stuff that you created and struggled and suffered and gotten it through a lot of pain. They want a piece of that. Everything you created and made before they met you, and what they're going to create for you, TV shows, put you in records or whatever, they own that. So you really don't own yourself. You're like a slave and you're a worker and you have to work. Just like I know, that's how I know. When people try to call me dumb, you don't know this, you don't know that, you're crazy. No, because I've been inside the industry and nobody can prove that I'm lying, because you can see me on the Mari show on YouTube that's been there for a few years now. People have even contacted me. They didn't let it. I'm not sure if they let the Touch.0 one be on there. I don't have to lie about this stuff. And I didn't go far in that industry because I didn't want to, and I wasn't going to give anybody access to my vagina power catalog and my work, and give anybody 360% of my catalog and my hair and skin products. They wanted a piece of everything. So that's why I said, no, I'm lying. I did get breaks, but I would say half breaks. Like, major companies offer me these deals. White companies offer me these deals, and I wanted the deals, but I didn't know that that's what I was going to have to do. It was always that, or basically taking you in circles, lying to you, and then people inside of those industry wanting you to hang out and party. And when I say party, I realized there was another definition to party. Party means snorting powder. And that's something I've never done and I never want to do. But basically, you sell your soul. It's not that you say, I'm going to sell my soul. I've never said I wanted to sell my soul. I never said I wanted to do contracts with demons. That's not what I mean. What I mean is you can indirectly do it and still get murdered and fucked up. Even if you don't get physically murdered right then, your soul gets murdered right then, your bank account gets murdered in the long run, because they always got their hand in your pocket. When you sign any type of 360 deal, or you don't even know what you're signing, where they take the rights, or they own the rights to a show, you're just a host on there. And those are the kind of things they will offer me. You won't be a producer. You won't be in any rights. You won't be able to write. You won't get credits for that. But you'll be the host of the show. Okay, well, I know what that means. You're a temporary hoe. And whenever you say some shit they don't want to hear, whenever you start asking for more rights or you get difficult, you're a host. You're like a guest. So you can be replaced because you have no rights, and everything you created, they got their foot in that. They got their hand up your ass, and you're basically like a puppet, and they're the fucking ventriloquist, and they can do whatever they want to do to you, and there's nothing you can fucking do about it, because you signed your rights away and you gave them access to everything that God gave you and your ancestors gave you to create when you had nothing and nobody and no money. So that's why I say, yeah, okay, I'm halfway in line, because I was approached a lot of times. But when I saw it, I'm like, this is a dance with the devil. And one thing I knew was the devil is always, always, always in the details. He's always in the details. So when I see people like Nipsey's baby mama, she's a worker and she's under oath. She's under a contract. She's a slave to that industry. She'll never tell you what happened to him, because she was a part of what happened to him. And what she gets, you know, I saw something yesterday. We're going to talk about it later. The Puma deal and all that Nipsey gave her, Jay-Z gave her from Nipsey's and then gave her her own. It's really not hers. Jay-Z is someone that is very cunning and very shrewd. And when you dance with him, you're not really dancing with him. You're dancing with the devil himself. He is a child of Satan. And he gets rewarded from selling out his own people and pretending to love you and then getting your contract, get you in a contract, steal your shit and cut your fucking throat. And then they all split. All of them are like that. That's basically the oath that you take. And you know what? You really can't take it personally. In a way, you take it personally because it's what's happening to you. But you know what? With that situation, it's a damned if you do and damned if you don't. And I hear people talking to me, well, you said if you go in there, they're going to kill you or they're going to steal your shit. I didn't have to say that because it's happened to a lot of people. So I'm not the only one that fucking said it. And you see it every day. And when you find out about their contracts, they don't want you to discuss it. It be fucked up and it's one-sided. And the winner is always the house. Who's the house? The ones who owns the casino, the industry. They're always the winner. Yes, some people come out better than others, or they might have to sue, but secretly they don't want you to discuss that shit. So they're like, oh, well, I just do it on the side, I'll give up. Basically, I don't really respect you, and I don't respect that. Because what you just said is, it's harder for you to believe in yourself so much that you grind to get your own money, you get your own investors, or you get you a 9-to-5 if that's what it takes to come up on your motherfucking own. You want something easy. You want something fast. These people want fame and fortune. I know you want the fame and fortune more than building your own record label, building your own production company, sponsoring your own shows, getting with BMI and other registering agency and registering your own music, copyright and trademarking your own music, working for yourself and building up and believing in yourself. When people say they can't do that because the industry won't let them in, you don't want to do it. You really don't feel yourself and believing in yourself like that. You want the easy way. Instant fame, instant fortune, instant recognition. And then you want to holler and cry that somebody stepped on your toe and you're the victim when you realize the contract is fucked up and you're a slave. So you can walk away, but they'll make sure you walk away with nothing. And they're just going to let you out of a contract. Unless you just ain't making no money and you ain't doing that for them. You're going to hold you to that contract. You're going to die with that contract. Or you'll be murdered quicker or just live a life with drug addiction, pain, regret that people don't know about because they see you on TV or they see you wherever and they want what you got, but they don't. Some people want fame and fortune so bad, they'll sign that shit. And they'll run them like racehorses and get them on drugs to get up, to lay down. And you're running and you're traveling, getting your money through the travel. And everything they give you is a loan with a high percentage on it that you never fucking win. You never beat the house. And a lot of people, from what I'm saying, black people, don't want to accept that and they don't want to work. They want somebody to just give them some shit. I'm not one of those. I worked hard all my life for nothing. Worked for my mother who would steal my money, my sister's money, and anybody else's money she felt like she can fucking take advantage of. And she was worth millions. But then took my estate from my father at the same time. So see, I know those games because that's the story of my fucking life. And I didn't want to be famous so bad that I'd rather be famous, poor, and broke and give up my catalog that I came off of that nobody gave me. When I got on television in 2006 doing Alexis K title Vagina Power in Atlanta, Georgia with public access, people went wild because they'd never seen and heard anybody like me. And they still haven't. Even though people try to act like me and then somebody's like, oh, somebody put this comment and I never want to speak to them again because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Oh, you're a different person now and all this stuff has happened to you, and you can walk into a room and everybody, bitch, I still walk into a room in virtual reality on the internet and people still watch and people still love my aura and my energy. So what the fuck are you talking about? I wish you could go back to vagina. Why? That was 2006. 2007, what am I supposed to go backwards for? I have the same knowledge, the same intensity, the same energy, the same swag because I created it and I did it only in a way that I could do it. And I still do it only in a way that I can. And now I have the new talents and abilities that I'm showing you that you didn't know I had since I was a little girl that I was hiding because people didn't think it was cool to be a psychic and do readings and speak to dead people. So when people say, you can't see, you try to tell me I can't see, but you can't fucking see. That's a lot of things you think you know about me and how I'm supposed to be and not supposed to be. And you don't even know yourself. It might be certain aspects that you know about me. And somebody's like, I had a crush. You couldn't really have a crush on me. Because if you had a crush on me, you would really know me. And all the things I'm bringing out now are because of healing that needed to come out. And I needed to be 360 with myself. And if you really had a crush on me, since Vagina Power, I never got any donations. You were never an investor. You never supported my business with what I do. Y'all laughed and thought I was stupid when I was giving you edutainment and I was mixing edutainment with learning and laughter. You couldn't respect it and you thought I was dumb. And so and you thinking that I know you had to and said you had a crush in the same time. See, that's why I don't listen to what the fuck people say. I listen to what the fuck you do and I watch what the fuck you do. Because any man that has a crush on you and loves and supports and believes in you like nobody else does, he's going to do what he takes and makes it happen. Like I tell you what, my ex did. He did what he could to make it stop happening, to make it not happen. So when people say things like that to me, and I've been out since 2006, YouTube has taken several videos down. I've lost a lot of opportunities. I've lost a lot of deals. This building has caught on fire and burnt halfway down. In 2007, 2008, I was homeless, sleeping in my car and basically washing my ass and wherever people would let me wash my ass, wash my clothes in the laundromat, wash my ass in the fucking bathroom. I've been to the lowest. I've seen the lowest. So you can't really tell me anything about it. People that know me personally know that I'm not lying. And I had to keep my mind straight to not go crazy from going through that over and over and over. People watched it and thought it was fucking funny. And even in that time, I got major production companies offering me major television deals, and even waiting for the building to they had to knock all of the walls down. They had to reconstruct the whole building. That's been done downstairs in my unit twice, and it still leaked, and I still got the mold because he wouldn't fix the leaks properly. I'm going through a lot of hell. And even those times, it was during those times, sometimes I would get offered those major deals. And I still said no because of what I told you. I wasn't going to sell my soul. I wasn't going to be famous, knowing that once you do that and you do a 360 and you have fame, but they own your rights, that shit will end at any fucking time. And there will be nothing that you could do about it because you signed your soul away. The lifeblood of you. The creative and genius part of you, genius, talented part of you, when the ancestors gave you gifts and gave you talents and gave you abilities and gave you books, gave you knowledge that nobody else has and nobody else ever will have the way they gave it to you. That's also selling of your soul when you give people that part of you for free and you give them your rights because you're in a tight spot. So what you normally wouldn't do, you were doing it. No, even when I was in a tight spot, there are things I still will not do. And even if it wasn't just for me, it was also about the love of my child and grandchildren I might not ever physically meet. I have to come back and meet them in the other body and in the astral. When you do things like that and they always come at you like that, they're thinking about their life, their children, their grandchildren, their great-great-great-great-grand to infinity. But they're doing it off of your back, your blood, sweat, and tears, off of your ancestors, stealing what your ancestors did. And let me say black people too. Because I've had major meetings with black production companies who wanted to do the same thing to me. So it's not a white issue. Don't get it fucked up. They will send black people to you, and you just got basically dirty, low down ass black people that white folks have not influenced, that like to fuck over people and steal your shit and fucking murder you. And will give you drugs and fuck your boy in the ass and all that shit. I've seen it all. And when it was most difficult for me, I still said no. No, I'm not going to read his mistress. People have already done pure documentaries on that. And one lady, I like the way she did it, called The Truth Show. No, I'm not going there. You get somebody else to do it. Because these people are so demonic and devilish. You'll ask me to do that, and then I have to deal with the repercussions of that and demonic attacks. You don't. And especially if you ask me to do it for free, and I didn't see you offer a motherfucking $sign and Cash App. So, no, that's been done a lot of times. And that's an old story. These people are demonic. It's certain people I don't read. I don't want to touch them because I know the entities on them and around them. They'll attack you because you said something about them. I've said what I said, and I only read him, and I didn't want to read him because I see how he fucked Nipsey based on what Nipsey told me. Now, yes, back to that. What's amazing is when this lady attacked me, that's a glorified nanny and a babysitter and a housekeeper that says she's better than me. She said, Nipsey told me to leave him the fuck alone and get the fuck on with my life. But why is it other readers came forward and then this lady with her facts and she's an investigator, came and proved everything I said that Nipsey told me. So he wants everybody else. And they started uploading videos like crazy this weekend to confirm everything I said. So let me get this straight. He wants other people to say what he told me and to expose this actress and other people involved, but he doesn't want me to say it. That doesn't make any sense. Why can they say the same thing I'm saying and you're not attacking them and harassing them? They've been uploading this shit like crazy all fucking weekend, but it's okay for them to say what he told me, but it's not okay for me to say what he fucking basically says. He's not telling me. You know what? Fuck you. Everybody don't like me, fuck them. I don't believe that shit. And I, especially with what I saw happen, people didn't upload videos to agree with her and to disagree with me and tell me that he said to move the fuck on. No, this one young lady did fresh readings, who's also a Leo, like Nipsey, fresh readings. And one thing she said, Alexis is Nipsey's reader. Let's see if his baby mama, the actress, is no good to set him up. When she laid the readings down live, and I put the link to her video a couple of days ago, it showed what I've been saying. He told me she set him the fuck up, and she don't love him, don't give a fuck about him, and she played on him for the elite and her friends in the industry. She's a worker and a slave and a dirty bitch. So it's like, no, I don't believe you. No, I'm not leaving him alone. The blue on his motherfucking flowers, goddammit, and the marathon contains fucking bitch.